Just a quick note before we continue on. I've been offered an upgrade for Thief 2X where the objects are upgraded, I guess, and the skies and the water and the lighting is that relit lighting again there. Now, I was going to play this just stock because I was thinking that if I tried to upgrade stuff in Thief 2X, it might be like a mishmash of custom non-upgraded stuff and then upgraded stuff which is meant for Thief 2 stock and not even Thief 2X, and then it would just look horrible or something. But I guess this doesn't include texture upgrades. Maybe it just includes object upgrades or something, and I've run through this mission here first just to see if everything looked alright, and it seems to look alright. You can tell the water there if I go outside, except I can't because, yeah, the sky. I guess this sky is new? I don't know. I don't tend to notice the sky very much personally, but yeah, everything does look good. Like, nothing looks crappy like I feared it would, so, and it's got this nice lighting, so I think I'll just carry on and not worry too much about it. So, yeah, on with the regular intro.
Understand, Malik. How can all of this help me? I just want to know who killed Kadar, and then get my ship and cargo back so I can go home. I never thought something like this would happen.
It isn't so simple as that, Zaya. You will never again feel whole if you do not obtain vengeance for what was done to you and your cousin.
But it just doesn't seem quite right. I'm not a murderer or thief. I can't just walk into a place and take information.
You'll learn how. I will teach you. Have you never killed a man?
Well, once. But it was a pirate trying to sneak off with our family's ship. He deserved his fate.
As your cousin's murderers deserve theirs. This is an unclean city, Zaya. The wicked and venomous thrive here, and you are but one in a line of many who have suffered at their hands.
I want revenge. Yes. But isn't there a simpler way?
There is no other way. Your cousin is dead. You cannot go home, and even if you could, you would shame your family by not exacting revenge. Kadar's blood stains your hands. But it is up to you. If you want to live with that burden, then it is yours. I cannot force you to take the revenge that belongs to you and you alone.
Yes, I'll do it. I will take revenge. I promise you that, Kadar. I won't leave until I have it. I'll do whatever I have to. Kadar is dead. I am not. I'll make them pay for what they've done. This greedy, foul city will taste it too. It's amazing what skills one can learn in a year. Malik is a good teacher and has taught me many things, such as how to walk among the shadows, as he calls it. I've also honed my skill with a variety of weaponry, just in case I need to protect myself. Malik says since I've been training hard and with determination, he's decided to give me a little test. I'm supposed to sneak into a local museum that Malik says is relatively easy to get into. Though there are many things I could steal that might aid in my quest, Malik has reminded me that he is not a fence, and selling high-priced items would bring us even more unwanted attention. It's just as well. I'm not that confident in my abilities yet. My main target is this book. Apparently it's a fairly old book, which has a large deal of notes on the city buildings of its time. He didn't explain it much. He just said it was ideal for our plans to get revenge. I hope he'll explain more later. I have no reason not to trust him on this.
Okay, so that's the first cutscene and mission thing, and let's just get it out of the way. Yes, the cutscene was a little stiff sometimes with the animation. Yeah, it wasn't perfect, but really, look, I could not do anything even close to that. I have no idea. I mean, whatever. It's just in case somebody was noticing, like, oh, yes, I noticed, but still, who really cares, because it's pretty good. Anyways, yeah, the trials that shape us. So Zaya is being blatantly fooled, and she's still kind of naive, even though her voice has progressed rather into a not quite as naive type of voice, but she still uses words that belie her silliness, kind of. Anyways, so break it in the museum. Yeah, find a way up the east balcony. Okay, steal an old tome on display in the open. There's no easy way around it. Vengeance costs money. There's relics, and so get $7.50. Okay, and then escape. Seems good to me. Now, what? Look at the notes on the first page again. Nonsense. Presuming this game has an auto map, I can't even remember. But anyways, yeah, I was just in my first run of Thief 2X. My first play. Look at this. In my first play, I like how those barrels are fat. In my first play, I like how this balcony's high. In my first play, it was really messy. Like, the first few missions were too dark, because I didn't capture Gamma, and I didn't do route planning. I just sort of wung it, whatever. Number wanged it. And then I sort of put a brightness filter on, and then I started planning routes, and then I started capturing with a hardware card. It was really inconsistent, and I guess that's why I was sort of having a stress attack over whether I wanted to play this stock or not. Because I was thinking, well, I want it to be really, really tidy, not like last time, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, since I'm not doing anything illegal, these guys do not care about me. And also, their models are a little cartoonish looking compared to the stock Thief models, but just another sort of thing you gotta accept. Anyways, yeah, and so I used to try really hard to get down here, and it was pretty hilarious, but already in this mission here, we've already got several ways. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could barge right in here, I guess. I don't know. The Bennington. Yes, Benny-ington. Except, I don't know if I could, because I probably don't have any lockpicks. I got a hairpin lockpick, which is hilariously stereotypical, but yeah, well, whatever. That's just who she is, and yeah. Now, you could get up here if you wanted, and get up on this balcony. In fact, I think that's really, yeah, well, there's this balcony here, which I guess is supposed to be the east balcony. But then I could also climb up higher over there, which, I don't know, I might do that, I guess, except I think there's a convo in here that I want to catch, so I guess I'll try to do that first. Let's use our hairpin. Oh yeah, it's not any shortcut key because it's an item of its own. Because, spoiler, I get real lockpicks later. Alright.
And make certain that the third painting is straight. It's always crooked. Every time I walk by, it's crooked. How is it possible that I have the most important museum in the city, and I have a crooked painting?
Yes, Mr. Limes, I will attend to it right away. Is there anything else?
Yes. I'll be setting up the new display around the dragon statue, now that I've finally had the head reattached. See to it that a space is cleared and that the other displays from crates 2, 7, 8, and 11 are brought up. They complement the statue nicely.
Yes, sir. Anything else?
No. You are dismissed.
Come on, Zaya, say a thing. No? I thought she was going to say a thing. Anyways, that's the dragon statue. Why isn't she saying a thing?
Can't find any good help these days. I'd better make certain he does the job proper.
A restored dragon statue? That's odd. I'd better take a look at that head. It might just be the artifact I brought here so long ago.
Yeah, like a year ago. Anyways, what was I saying? That Limes guy is awesome, by the way. And and the dragon said, yeah, and he says, oh, here's the infamous knockout hammer. Let me talk a little bit about this. Instead of a blackjack, you've got a hammer. And it makes this horrible sound. Apparently, there have been mods to change it back to the blackjack because people just couldn't stand the violent nature of it because I don't know, in real life, a blackjack is extremely dangerous and has as much of a chance of killing someone as of knocking them out, and sometimes it might not even knock someone out. It's not anything like it is in a game, and it's not really any less dangerous than a hammer, but it's the, you know, you think a hammer just looks and feels and sounds like you're smashing their skull like a watermelon, whereas a blackjack seems nice and soft, and a lot of people had a problem with it. Understandably, but it's just kind of weird and interesting. And I was going to say something else too, but now I've completely forgotten what it was. Oh yeah, he says crates 2, 7, 8, and 11 in a tone of voice as if it's really important. But it isn't. You can't ever... You can't ever...
He looks a little too big to pick up.
I like that. He's this fat guy, and when you conk him on the head, you can't pick him up. I really like that little touch. Lots of little touches in this game, and big ones, and all sorts of touching going on in this game. Okay, this game is for you if you like touching. Period. Yeah, but those crates are not important at all. The numbers are not important. They don't even exist. They're not even labeled. You think that you have to go down and pick them up yourself and do something special, but no, he just kind of says it as if it matters. Sort of weird. But, anyway, this might be the book with a crazy typo in it. I don't know. Perhaps. Hammerite Compendium of Precepts, blah 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 blah. Thou hast no eyes other than the builder gave unto thee to see. Thou hast no ears other than the builder gave unto thee to hear. Thou hast no flesh other than the builder gave unto thee to wear. Pledgest thou not to the unrighteous and demonesque that which thou dost not own, and that which thou hast not created for thyself, failing worship of the true and one builder? There it is. Twill he reclaim that which he hath given unto thee with no period. Of the. Yes. Now this is like really cool level right off the bat. There's all kinds of references here. Hammerite machinery, yeah, which we'll find later, I guess. Well, the Skull of St. Iola, donated by the Dayport Hammer Division. St. Iola, huh? Well, I guess St. Iola can go be the significant other of a Hardy Boy, but... Oh, hey. I could just snatch it through the bars, even though it's blatantly too big to be, you know, snatched through the bars. It's pretty great. Anyways, yes, an auto map. This place is pretty big. But fortunately, the auto map keeps us on the same page, and there's just lots of fun in this level. Tons of... I mean, seriously, like, not that there wasn't in the original games, but just in this campaign in particular, Thief 2X as a whole, they put lots of fun things in it. There's never a dull moment. Like, there's always something interesting or funny in conversations or in readables or anything like that. And I think, if I'm not mistaken... Ooh, hope that didn't alert anybody, but... Actually, I think I'm going to go in there later. I know I'm a colossal tease, but I should go down here and take the loot. But I'm going in there later for one reason and one reason only, because it will make more funny if I go in there later when we have seen some specific event that I'm thinking of. Purchased by a traveler across the seas, then relocated here. This mask is purported to have been owned by none other than King Bavrat himself. In old age, King Bavrat was rumored to have paraded around the upstairs of his castle, wearing only this mask. Ho 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 ho. It's pretty great. Now, this doesn't have any special plaque on it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't need to brush its teeth whatsoever. Okay. This lovely mask was found on the eastern shores near a shipwreck and is estimated to be 100 years old. Donated by Bram Gervasius. Oh yes, I guess he exists in this game too, doesn't he? Oh, that old bugger always buggering bulls. Okay. This primitive mask of the Branch Man, taken from an abandoned trickster temple, was put together from many pieces of masks. Crude paintings on the sides of the temple assisted in the construction. Mask of the Branch Man. It's kind of stereotypical. Branch Man, Ice Knights, Fire Knights. Oh, this unusual addition to the museum was donated in a most peculiar way. It was found lying on the doorstep one morning. It appears to be rather old. I don't even remember what it was. Probably another mask, I guess. Now, I'm trying to find the place. It's probably like way over somewhere as far as possible from this room, I'm certain. Oh, you guys don't know what I'm talking about, except if you played it, and then maybe you do. But this room is quite interesting because there's these guys who look like AIs, but really it's just a wax museum hammer statue. And, we can't be having that, can we? I'm going to leave that guy alone as a demonstration of skill. Alright. So, yes, 750 is not that high a loot goal, I imagine. It is, in fact, the second mission of the game, so we can't be going too hard on people. And by people, I mean players, I guess. Yeah. Man, I really, really, really like these updated 32-bit shadows. I mean, they're very, very, very nice. I think I may have said that already, but things that bear saying again, I guess. Except not. Also, most of these updated models, I think, are actually from T2X stock, because they did use a lot of high-poly updated models in the first place, so that's kind of why I'm okay with using the updated model pack, you know? Alright, looks like this is really the only way out on this floor, so I guess I'll go this way, shall I? Great! It's a museum, and therefore they have statues placed every which way, even in places which aren't exhibits at all. They're just kind of there because they're bad managers of money. Oh boy, not like I haven't seen a lot of that recently in certain places. Oh, ho, 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 ho! I am the humorous guy ever. Uh-oh. Where's that guy come from? Upstairs or what? Don't know. Oh yeah, and here I am already right at the front room, and there's that frickin' dragon statue, which I can't take back because it's seriously too heavy to stuff in my pockets. Except that huge, enormous hammerite hammer wasn't, but hey, you know, details. Alright, well.
That's the Uwara statue. That's one of the artifacts I brought. I really need to find out more about what's going on here.
Well, somebody stole it from you, that's what's going on. The curator, Frederick Limes, must know where the museum purchased the Uwara statue. Find out by breaking into his office and have a look around. Well, I think I've literally broken into his office. Oh, 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 oh! Alright, well, I'm gonna try to get around, guys, just for the fun of it, because, I don't know, I don't want to blackjack absolutely everybody. That's like a solid color green. Pretty fantastic. I think I might need a key or a switch, yeah. Artifacts recovered from old quarter. Yeah, I need a switch, because otherwise I could just sneak in here, steal it, and just get right out. But, you know, hey. Welcome to the Bennington Museum. Please sign in to become part of our preferred visitors club. Oh, I see. There's nobody has signed in yet. Aw, crap. Terrible crunch. Yeah, I don't want to alert people because there's conversations and stuff. I should note that there's a whole lot more coughing and sneezing and belching and spitting in this game than there was stock. Yeah, I should also remember to listen to AI's random lines because they do say some really good stuff, and there was some that I missed on my first playthrough. I remember in the... Well, I'm not going to spoil the location just in case you don't know, but...
Thought I saw something.
Crap. Right. Almost forgot about that guy again. Yeah, because the Wizard of Oz. Alright, if I could just quickly sneak on through here, I should be able to find something funny. Oh, hey, there's this.
I don't know. I think he looks old. That makes it a bad painting.
Old? Bad painting? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Well, yeah, look. See the frolicking going on? He's too old for that. It's just not believable.
Are we even looking at the same painting? What frolicking are you talking about?
Right there, see?
You dirty little taffer. That's a tree. Get your taffin glasses on.
Oh, sorry.
And the game is replete with convos like that. It's pretty awesome, and they are actually looking at a painting of a tree. I don't know where they would see frolicking whatsoever, but hey. Frank, Isabella has gone missing. Limes is going to have our hides if we don't figure out who stole it. How the hell could someone walk out of here with a whole mummy while we've been on guard duty? John. Oh, and there's a thing that I referenced before, and 3 points if you can guess what it is. I don't know what points are worth, but I guess they're worth some cheap rewards that don't translate to monetary value at all, so are not really that enticing. But, hey, yes. This is, in fact, the mummy room, and if I could just get this guy out of my face, I might be able to read what was on here. I don't know if this guy's supposed to be walking, or if he just always stands here. Oh, well. That crunch sound is pretty disturbing. I don't know why I never really had a problem before, but now I'm starting to think, yeah. Also, Zaya kind of looks like Link. She kind of looks like she has a Link hat. It's like really freaking awesome, I guess. I don't know. I'm not such a huge fan of the latest Zeldas, but the design of Link, I am a huge fan of. I guess I'm turning kind of gay for Link, obviously. Anyways. Tarot Ketchup. King Tarot Ketchup's mummy was found at the bottom of an underground tomb, believed to be in the shape of an upside-down pyramid. King at the tender age of 13, Ketchup had a severe allergy to many fruits and vegetables, most notably tomatoes. An errant cook gave mashed tomatoes to King Ketchup, which ended his life at age 17. Yeah, some of the writing is a bit, like, over the top, silly like that, I guess, but I still like it. Lady Isabella. There are many rumors why Lady Isabella was unable to bear children, but the most accepted is that the lady wasn't a lady at all. Yes, I had to tilt my head back dramatically and laugh like a bad actor. Lord Hergodas Angrodizidan the Fourth. Lord blah 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 what I said, life was extended by unnatural means. His rule finally ended after 150 years when he tripped, landing on a small boy who poked him in the eye with a stick. I'm cool with it. Tuain Apnud. The paintings from the walls of Tuain Apnud's tomb depicted him as a magician wanderer who charmed nobility with his many skills, such as magic, healing, music, and midwifery. These guys are starting to talk like I talk. Jeez. Sorceress Veneran. The shapely form of Sorceress Veneran cannot be seen in the ragged cloth of this mummy, but during her life the sorceress was said to possess such a great beauty that no man could look away. Ruad, warlord of the Seven Lands, hated and feared by those he commanded, Ruad the Conqueror was at last defeated not by a sword or halberd, but instead by an angry cook who served him poisoned tomatoes. What's with this tomatoes? Seriously? Oh man, this shapely form sure is shapely. Look at that polygon goodness. Alright, well, having read all the polygon goodness and the erotic pleasures and memoirs of these mummies, I think I shall leave it here for today. So see you guys later when more fun occurs, and bye for now.